very powerful history. So don't think that the dung of those years and the dung of today, they are different. This is the same dung that we are talking about. And in the Bible, two people were given a spiritual stick, special one. Noah was given so that when the flood finished, he will beat the water and there will be dry area. Same to what? Same to Moses. He was given a stick, spiritual stick, to do what? To slap the Red Sea, so that when the time comes, they will do what? They will cross over. And ngundeng was given Dang ngundeng. Dang ngundeng was given, and Dang ngundeng is in Juba. And trust me, in the coming days, starting from today, tomorrow, give it some few days, even next week, those who go to court case and you have nothing, you are not a lawyer, and you are not any important in that court case, please, for your safety, don't go where? Don't go to that court again, because for your own safety, you will see something you have never seen in the history of this country called South Sudan. Because you are trying to dare God, you want to see how God look like. You remember they said, the Israelite told Moses, we want to see God. And then Moses said, please, seeing God is not good. God is not easy. You cannot see God like that. People forced it. They wanted to see this God really exists. A lot of people have been saying ngundeng doesn't exist. Ngundeng is not God. Ngundeng is a prophet of Nuer, and his prophecies have come to pass. And I'll be able to tell you some of his prophecies later on. And I will also compare to you ngundeng and also Moses and the things that have happened in the Bible, because it's not just about ngundeng. When I talk about ngundeng, some people want to eat me alive. I'm not saying you worship ngundeng. Ngundeng even did not say worship me. Ngundeng never said worship me. He said worship Deng, which is God. He said kot, palana kot. That is what he used to say. He never tell people that worship me. And a lot of people are trying to make it look like he's a devil, that he's a shaitan. No, he never tell people worship me. If you're trying to create your own things, then he never told people worship me. Ngundeng never forced anybody to worship him. You will see in the history, a lot of people used to come from a long distance to do what? They used to come from far away for blessing, for cleansing, for healing. They used to come to Prophet Ngundeng. And the people that have really been helped by Prophet Ngundeng those days, they will know that Ngundeng is not what? They will know Prophet Ngundeng was not a devil. He was a prophet of the Nuer people that came to do what? Came to tell Nuer people that he came to lead them. He came to guide them. So to those who want to make noise, to those who want to come and say, Ngundeng this, Ngundeng is a devil, Ngundeng never told anybody to worship me. Just like Dr. Riek never told anybody to follow him. When he decided to go to exile, he never told anybody, let's go. It's people that follow him. So that was the same thing with Ngundeng. He never told anybody, comes to me. No, it was you and go and you see the miracles that have happened. Actually, in the book they say, most of the miracles that Ngundeng did, even they were more than even the miracle that Jesus Christ did. So there's a lot. Ngundeng was not a devil. He was a prophet, was sent by God. That's why he's called Ngundeng. What does it mean? Ngundeng Jen Fonde. He was a given to us. He was given to us by Deng. Ngundeng. That's how it means. It's not that it's saying like Deng. He never said worship me. That part is very important, that Ngundeng never said worship me. No. So you people, you Nuer people, you cannot refuse what belongs to you. You cannot refuse something that was given to you. And it says in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, it says my people are being destroyed because of lack of knowledge. You have rejected knowledge. You have rejected the laws of your God, and I will reject and ignore your children. This is what have been killing the Nuer people from 2013 up to today. What have been killing us is not the Dinka people. What have been killing us is not even this gunship. They were used as tools to fulfill God prophecy or God punishment in our lives. And I told you the punishment finished on 12th of March 2026. So now as we speak, anytime children of Nuer are going to war, even in Akobo, God already shown himself. In everywhere now, God have shown himself. He have come in form of rain. Yesterday it rained in a place called Pagwil. Yesterday it doesn't rain in March. God have shown himself that I have now around and I will be in front of you, my children. Whoever fight you, I will fight them first. So God now is in front. Anybody that is coming to fight you, God is in front now. He's in front of them. And no matter what, I am telling you, from now on, you will see a lot of things are happening or will happen because God is in front. God is in front and we do what? And we follow back. So now let's continue. On 6th of May 2009, that day, it was the day that Dang returned to South Sudan. Dang returned to South Sudan. What is this Dang? This Dang is a spiritual stick that was being used by ngundeng. He was given to him and he was using it for a spiritual cleansing. And also when people fight their people or people want to kill them, they were sold in Nuer language odi dang jan fonde yangulel dang yena mer. Yawe dang ye jang mer nakadi ye jang mer nakareo. Right? Yawe ye jang ye kamerdi ye kamer nakareo. Another thing, Manuel Dow, if the Nuer are cattle riding, the Dinka are also cattle riding, the Murle are cattle riding. So you cannot only figure out Nuer alone. The Murle are doing cattle riding there, Dinka are doing cattle riding. And also I saw another Dinka guy that he commented and he said something so funny. Did you know what he said? One of them came and said, by the way, he said, who will come and help? He said, who will come and help these people because they are in Juba looting resources. Another one also said that these people are looting resources in Juba to buy cows and these people are coming to cattle ride these cows. So are you seeing? You stealing the other side and somebody is coming to take them again. So this is so funny. And these were the Dinka people that were talking about it. They were Dinka boys that were commenting like that. They were not Nuer people that were talking like that. They were the Dinka. So when you want to talk about cattle riding, see even what the government did. The government used helicopters to hand down kids, youths. That you people are behind. Yes, we are behind because you took our story and you try to be smart. You cannot be smart. So from now I speak in Nuer. If you don't know Nuer, I'm so sorry. Go and study. So Kashanga Bakel, Shamari, Kashanga Bakel, Kapai VH. Huh? Kashanga Bakel Kapai VH 2009. Yidang Yelunjao Nika Yelunka South Sudan. Yidang Mundang Yelunka South Sudan. Jen Fonde Bekengu Bekela power. Bekela symbol. Let me show you. If you have a pen, take your pen. And then take your paper because I want to take you through once and for all. I will not take you through again. I will not repeat this part again. It's going to be the last time that I'm going to talk about this. Now, when you look at this, take it, it came back on 6th of May, 2009. So, when you add 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. When you add 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. What does the 11 mean? So, the 11, it means it's a master number. This master number means it's awakening, insight, divine purpose. Divine purpose. So when you add 6 plus 5, which is the date that the down came and the month that it came, it will give you 11. 11 is an awakening number, insight, and divine purposes. And remember, this down came back after 80 years in exile. It stayed in Britain for 80 years. It stayed in Britain for 80 years. When Dr. Ruac went to study in UK, Dang was already there. When he went to London to study in London, when he went to the Britain, Dan was in Britain. To those who don't know, Dan was in Britain, and he knew. And there's also some things that we will talk about in a closed door meeting. We will not talk about here. So they come into contact with each other. And the reason why the person that brought dung, he went and he bought dung from the people that took dung, and he brought dung back. And he brought dung back. So this dung have history. He did a lot of things to this Kawajat for them to decide to bring it back to us. It kills all the families of the people that took dung. They were all finished, if you don't know. So, and Dangan find a very special, a spiritual. It's a stick. And ngundeng is the only third person in the history that have been given this stick. Moses was given, Noah was given, and now ngundeng have been given this dung. So dung is the only third person in the history of people having special or spiritual stick. So this year, it's a very special year. It's a very crucial year. It's doubling the spiritual confirmation of alignments and calling. This 11 doubling the spiritual confirmation of aligning and calling. Full date. When we add all of them, it will be the date you add to the month, you add to the year when it came, it's going to give you 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 is equal, plus 9 is equal to 22. This 22, when you add, it's going to be 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. This is Nuarkamwan. And Nuarkamwan. So you the yeah, again down. You see, you the yeah odi, and can t 11 can have 4, use the con odi, Nuarkamwan, and then the be quarter, use the con power. Power is coming. Use the con bomb then find the back. Kagwam back, you the road and bomb back and ani, back and Nuarkamwan. You remember the 12, Kapay 1, 1997, and Dr. Yoma Sharan they signed peace agreement in Sudan. And then today, Yakon Woody, Yakon Benyo Judy Kanur Kangwan. So you the Jem Bendanga and Ben Malgin was Sudan, Ben Muka, Ben Kwara, Kan Kwar Bekater Ngani, Kwar Yin Sudan, Bekater Nuari. Koya kon jonne ka ngar ka ngar ko ken koy ka to so bala da lar to koya we lar to bi to ja lor mona to lar ka wana to wangash bala jala lor rete ka dan kunyo mat 11 plus 4 be nong 15 1 plus 5 be nong 6 6 angu shangale al kanangu shangai shakanaran. So naititi, news the kono naititi, tite kamemeti, tite ke dang ti dan den tite ke dang ti, ken shal ke nori ke ngwan, ke ken point kiet, shake ke shang bakel diet. Kokon bane moon, a kon naita ya sha, te bina akule wedi, a kwana ran shake shadan, yo munu ngwen, maya munu ngwen, yo lararan, yo ngoye, yo kwenji Rebecca, ba wada velanga lagar Isaac. Manero dan yo tibo kutien find the color there mongu. Yes, please block as much as you can. And you kon jodi. Ya kon jone. Ya kon jo kut find the color there mongu. Kut color there mongu. Lakini ya kon nyos kon ka Bible and color there kwa the mashar. Koye kon jo kwanaran shake shadan. Ana kwanaran shake shadan ya ngulel ya muni angwanye ken kala mona masha. So ku de rode nyos kon ya we kwanaran shake shadan e shadiya na shan mashara nyana kwala ngwe ne muna ken barantes ke muna ken ko de utas ke juai ko ya juai la already. De utas ke juai ken. De utas ke jena ken ma. lakini kena kwada ran shaka shadan en shadien bale gu yodi e mashar kodi ko jan fonde yo mun yo ngwenye ken yo kwada ran shaka shadan kawai ni mi yanga na kuda kena odi e kana kuda ramashar ha e kana kuda ramashar ku kuda de la ramashar ya kuzdan wolo ma ya kuzdan wolo ya wedi if di de mayo bera ya we pe wakele bakus bentim pe wakele bilush kierier gad dial banyam dun benpal pe wakele bakus bentim pe wakele bakus bentim gad dial banyam dun benpal did mo ye did bang did matike lor yere ne did Solomon ga did mi tuone na je mi we ko de bom da ya to ajina ku ben pinye lokot ruone me kula ruondu konengu yene to ku jona di e jena jen ku jin ngundeng jona jen shwalidi jo ko ne jen Solomon ga did di ajin roide ne me ke di ne me jena take evident ka kut take evident de joy ke shanga ware o ka pai diok 2026 you muitwo you could rande ya palaka take ti me kula ben ka damar na galwa bompal e jena root lo se je long lakin kwa root ko argue de ya agree ke je ye we ke bi root we ka shanga ware o ka pai diok ayi ko de kon palaka shanga ware o ka pai diok ayi ko de real dana ya pal kaka shanga wal baro metana tina ka fay doga angote nuore telis yero de kula piesh ye we jiran mai tejo mai wadwel wal mai moy ka wal mai wal mas lu da onjo idu be gwa kenyen zamano mati ka bor jiramo mai wadwel wal ya bodo ya o yen ka ya moy ka wal an bodo be gwa kenyen shango engale be gwa kenyen shango be zaman nan ko be gwa he is the same thing kod ye kon pelaka lakini o ya kon pelaka kut biya ngaira matike ye kwa ka odi ka indicators tinene bi joy min yam yo yarode news kamach ka warap ya wang ya kobo ya wang ne me tuoke kur keliu ka gawor ka wang ka nasir ka wang ka ulang ka wang lakini ya ni wang ya kobo wang akobo nyu the rode kut ongan point the tathin kut nyu the kono tathin kaya zaman chuba ngan batit nyam dun bara maya je bo ko shuba ngan be kul biya kul ben kore so matan roche kutte nyam dan from shanga ware ka fay dok 2026 kutte nyam bana kula gorne je eni maya ya ke wi akor kut betit nyam dun from shanga ware enyomi dongodi yarode nyos ka piu nyu darode kemia ya diam ka pagwil ka apa nai ya ro nyo diam ka benti wa wale kwene be ro nyo diam ni karuna nyo ko di kud news akon news akon nganen nganya ben ya falaka yini ala adam ka pai diok lakini ni ala adam ka pai diok ko jen kud foinde nyo the rode ya ro news ka benti ya ro news ka apa nai ngunyo the na rode jo kon ngan tatin ya falaka hi gwashub kodi betin yamdan beti jordan beti shwedan ka beti shamdan en ramago kon be beide kon je jana mut kana beide na je ko ye kon duwe ka runda wol jok arunda won jok ma wi ka omar e 1 + 3 be no nuor ka ngwan news kon ku do di rame duwe ke me angan nuor ka ngwan ne duaya me ha nuor ka ngwan ne rame je ko block nyu da odi o ngan nuor ka ngwan ene do ngan nuor ene do nuor ka ngwan angan kosdun ko mai shanga wareo en 1 + 2 ma wi wamar be inong 3 ka pai diok son ko jero de nyu di jana ngan kot foinda ko 1 + 2 be inong 3 and 2026 kwa enen 2 + 0 + 2 + 6 is equal to 10 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So number called ke 2026 e jana jen ngan kut foinda na roje. Kapai diok mo trinity number. Kashanga warew metan kena moon jinu Sudan kashanga warew ka fai ngwan 1997. Titi gore bade ke ngashe o number tike ke lo rate ke dan mashal kana kona nuori ka ngwano momoy kana kona 16 county mo and 16.1 plus 6 is equal to 7 ludangu a completion number kone we wonyam titi bako kelar yang bako roal gwa metira malinka betina ramkel malinka kodi kut ye we neka ngar ke ngar ko ken panken ko ka to ye la rodi kan ye jo bawni quantity am bawni titi chala nuer prophet ken nuer conquesti en ken ya use jang te dite ko wala ya u plan ken ko ya to ya jire bawni me ya to ya jire bawni ya we nuori titi ken panken we have to control them so ti kwa kon control keke oba kon weekend kengu ke the nuer conquest ke the nuer prophet books to kon kwenke ko waditi boniti ya secret dan keliu ya la reken bom dan bom nedi ya la remu at the nuer conquest book inshallah the nuer conquest nuer prophet enjen kwale lengu engu ba prophet ni kon ko neneje engu ba prophet ni kon wo ko yowa kotane ka prophet ni ten wanta ya kondong na ke yo ya prophet ni kon kondong ke yo ya lwe kus ni kon gisis ni kon ya ka dafin ya lwe ko ni ya ka da ya pos bateri dani ndi dia da pos bateri jele goli so ya pos bateri ya konda ya prophet ni kon ya ka ko ke yo kodi ya boni titi ya ka kweneken ya shab ya wolar oba kon control di ko boge wedi ne ka ngar ke ngar ken fanken ko kwe ke so ko say chapter 4 verse 6 so yang bako but kwena bako nien kwena bako ke lar kodi ko bi nuor be jara lor ko bi nuor be palo ay ken o be chinga lor right take de be ngash Yahweh, if you don't know your roots, you cannot lead. You cannot be successful. Ko kuyo ojin binika. Mga jigwan bitin. O marame. Guarame. Guadonga nga. Kabana winene. Ka umala shankeken. Bana nga siya odi. Kon. Ka kon na ito baybay. Ka kon na ito bombom. Kabana kom na siyang bana boom. Ya kon jo. Tala na ito kong tati door. Ta kong tati ka na ito siya la King Tut ka Egypt. Yana teke King Tut may kom ka Egypt. Take a gar down bakel to the gar nuara kajen shule ka sholan ngu bana rodan ngura manana rodan kay man ko no dul gora ngai ka gar ka ngai ka kwen ken gat kon ngai ka gar ka ngai ka kwen gwani kon ngai ka gar ka ngai ka kwen ngu ba kon ngar ka boni to nyin kon to ya history dan gora ka waini ngu be ka waini jen ba gor na history nuara motile jurto kon ka jinu Sudan ba history dien goro ngu o kon nuari ka kon ngu ka kon gat kwal ko kon a kon kwai a kon kwa maya piedra jinu Sudan nuar a kwa re jinu Sudan mo ke nuar ena la rabe ote mal me la ta juba la de shengdere mbur ka function ni dia do makka nuar ne tika mal ti jinu Sudan mal mo ke nuar na wa kwara til jinu Sudan mal ko jinu Sudan fonde engu adon nuare kana iti kon gor ka rol nas kan tila rol nas madong gel rol nas mame tika jini wa Sudan ko jan independent day kana independent man mo wi ka mar 9 plus 7 by dong 16 counties they are to hostile counties and 2011 mo wi mar 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 by dong ngor ka 1 4 no mo gor bi ajidun lef go nyur shendu bi duosh and 9 plus 7 is equal to 16 independence and the day and the month same to year benda ngundeng do anything and 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 no ngaji 22 and 22 brother nyo ben fanya 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 nuar kan 1 and ibin and nuar kan 1 jen foinde ne jay me jay ka jinu wa Sudan ke 2009 ka pai vie changa bakel shop da ngunde ang jen kwora nuari ya kon jodang ya ti jor ka runde jen badak ta jor dang ka runde jen badak nguma kwe represent 22 to 2 plus 4 to load nangu represent destiny nyos kana kon destiny neto ya destiny ko ba mal bi mal ben ka shodien ka jini wa Sudan gatti kon jel ka pol ka jini wa Sudan ka ga nuara enwar kan wa enjeni tika mal ka jini wa Sudan yana jien ka 2013 ya nuari ya nuari na ya nuari je dorien Salfakir ka independent South Sudan ka ye milani ka ko runi da wal dokte tika nuari dor mani metane dore ka independent day ka celebrate ka South Sudan and President Salva Kiir odi te kwai jinu wa Sudan tin tuo tin non ka mal ka non ka pol ka jinu wa Sudan ya ka di idol te ka do toto ke evideni to tele kai ra jodien ya la no ba kwale yo ko kena ya we mo ayo kwal baro dien gore ka kamelere ko diaw ka je ken fonde enene ya gor ka bo ni me bedil ben and the newer prophets that it boomke the newer conquest they are conqueror the newer themselves so ngash ka je ken titibi ka dilben so me ngash ka je ken bi ka dilben ya ona ken ba mashallah 32 state ba ka create ken ya ona ba mashallah 32 state ba ka create me ya 32 creates gor ka no odi baro dien mo ka state ni tangwan stenito wanta to kodi bakule teka duo momi ke jas mo wa me alar ka bo ni mo bina lagwade batika duo momi ke jas ti kon ya kwen rain wara i 32 ikon ya ka jogar ma sharia de milad bana luina ka ngu bana luina ka 10 state ya mashallah 3 administrative areas ya lareken rain wara tele gwama ya mo administrative area biya kula ngasha odi teke mawe Koma larka na administrative area ni da tika gwada da moika administrative areas rain wara taka gwada da moika administrative areas lakini administrative area ate ya lareken ya biye ya lar bikula jeka ka jasi tirai ka apanai enyo ya mashallah rueng administrative areas ya create kodi bikula mit ka jasi tirai bentia ya mashallah nyo ka medan mashallah Pibor administrative areas bikula media ke block 5A plus 5B ka jazz tere ga work na jazz te ka jongle so toto dial toto ya bitenin ajin gisis nuara ajin sheik politician nuara ke wur politician nuara ajin nya nuara ajin ga nuara gore binyin kulef ka kwa te akam ja kosdun koma we akan ma ya ka bi gangba ma ya ka bi shamba ga yan kut ko ke ka kam nei ta kong ye ka kam ye ko biya shama yen ma we wa kan ya ka bi gang be ga ka ye be nyo doi ko ke kwa kuni ke kwa ne ni ta ko te ke rien ma la lar ke nuori kan wala lakini ana kula tu ka wone we nuora jene di o joi de la na bol o jog de jen fonda ala na bol bana nga kula bel ke shol na rodan bo de ter ko ba jazz ba nang na re bentiyo bi mon bentiyo sham nan ke na gat kien no telo malar ke ko na jazz dan kodi yana lo yana tolo ko yana shol na bol yana we kut jui da la na bol la recolter shol ke je te kut jui da la na bol so na mo gore bane wi ande yalaka yana tukar wone we lakin ngu da kana yalaka ko ka yang da no kaya yang so gore ba yang ba wush kodi ngot kon en kendi teke kon ngot kon ke kendi shinka kon yana ke be babal ko te turuktin kamo gane be ma bane ke pal gore bane nyur na finya nyo bane rodan mar kondial bane ngot bane ke pal ma ke goro bane ke pal ma be tika ngot gore bane nyur gwa kel bane ngot to bane ke pal kamo bi ga ngotin den bana ngorma bana ke gwor ko kuterol kawaini Kutinika, I want to talk ke let kakaji. Let kajinaka America, ko ngekeriam nuaraken. Let kakajika Australia, ko lor ngekeriam nuaraken. Let kakajika Libya, let anywhere matitin, make want to talk keka war. Let kakajikodi, kaka wash, kaka abolish. Take a thin wood ke let ke. So yala beretoro, kala beretoro, wood can want to talk and can let. Ya konjo en dang jen foinde etika runde jen bedek ray doar. Etika runde jen bedek ray doar jen dang foinde. Aninti runde jen bedek titi ya ngumal war keken. Number 1 man we 8 plus 0 be inong 8. 8 quest symbolize no power. 8 quest symbolize no a bomb. Bedek spiritually 8 means power, justice, and a long prepared movement for action. That is what 8 means. That is what the 80 years of Dang Tedoar ke 80 years. Bane ku compare ke Moses ke Bible. Ya kon jo Moses yeti karunti jen bedek. Yeti karunti jen bedek mebe kula wo be Pharaoh be wo face. Yeti karunti jen bedek so enyen foinde 80 years old when God called him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Take Exodus chapter 7 verse 7. It says, Moses was 80 years old when God called him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. So, yari alaka kut yari alaka mani odi, betike jen runde jen bedek, ko runde jen bedek enjen luna buom. Ya wedi dang, yetika runde jen bedek ray doar, enyo ye lunjao me runde jen bedek ekatu, ye lunjao ke 2009. Like Moses, ngundeng bong 80 years period of dang in exile represent preparation. Lude no odi. Enjen dang ngundeng point de mete door. Riala na rode eka. Yene me Moses yetika runde jen bedek nika ray door kodi riala rode eka. Kwe power kwe gain. So en dang riala rode eka konete akon colonize kakawaini. So me anang aken biya kula ngashe tite ka mariala ka rol ka waini made ko le ka runta benen to kwela riala ka kenyen zamane dan keliu riala rode ka ko nyen Moses foine ya wete la de ka dor Farao ken runti jen ngwan ye Farao ye le reka so den dang te ka maya walar ba kodi bane ye benchang ka zamane yi zaman power ye shub ka ye ben twin kel ka ngu ye been fin kabom ka kon jodi ko kele me gorna bane linangwa ka kon jo ngunde ngana palanga ka kon jo ngana ngan ko da palanga la jo kon pale deng te pale kut otenialo ala kut sha ko mani jalla pala kut wiana mo go ye kon yana understand ngwa e odi o jen dang jen kut jen ngunde foinde ka kon jo ngana ngan ko da palanga akon ti moyna rodan kenyin konto kong bobale be bane ngundeng mane fal bi sankun bi ashole shetan nguma jema yelar kama kurite yelar kangu nyoda na ya we ye jang ye kamer ke dang ko ye nen ya ne ke ya ka ya no Jesus gen foinde me ye wolu akol gen foinde in Jesus ye ngulel ye na waje ya luwa gwan la temple ya lu ina gwan ko ka ngani thin ye na duwe ka ye ka joira kodi logo ma jema ya le gwan is the same thing ko jen ngundeng maten am dat kan be kon or so ye ya we na or koridara to di long ta atere ngunde ye na mer na kre ka the same dang e mer na is the same dang inte ka jube and dang e mer na ye wajal ka runte jen bedek ye wulunjo empower e dan te ka jejene nika empower ibe je ka ko runte jen bedek to ye gain to kana nika power mo na opore ka jube bi ne dial guy mo na opore ka jube ne dial bi ka guy ka mimi to ten so jen ke kon jo palenga e yenenti moyro dun ke nyin kun bi e pal ye we pal na deng te ko deng te en jen kot a prophet yere Ezekiel, a prophet yere any prophet te ya nguna kot lakin ko jen raya ka tuk nuara ba gu ye nuari a shetan jen fonde nena ne te wan gake e ngundeng e kula useless e ngundeng e ti lor e ngundeng ya bi jongas ye jo ngundeng ngas nga ngundeng ye jo nga ngas nga ke jo ngas nga e jin jiro ado ni la je bi ngas no ke jo ngas nga ye jo ngas na kut ko jen a prophet maya ja ko be belar ngani tabi kula tuo prophet te kon ka bible me ikabin di ya duo bi abari ala ka bin Jesus Christ you ngundeng bin ko di ya kon belar prophet ya kon belar prophecies ni te di ale lar kon ya kon unonga ya kam reo ma share me sign mal ka shenga wara ka pai ngwan 1997 ojen fonde biro ani di alta ya la ngundeng bika bin ka gwalkien ke shore wura ma shala reo ma share manaje lonaje ngundeng te di alta ya la bika dil bin ka gwadie te ka kelma ya nentin ka te ka tawanta ya nenta ituo lakin ko kon pelne long til kon palpin til kon patient akola de wutuone entedi de wuri ala kane entedi de kwani di alde ka wusuo ko prophecy me la de ke yakalat ke shinkel la de ke di bi payo ben $2 bi ruono ben $2 ka ta de nika ka ta de wi mon lakini kon nuori de tuonte di ka de tuonte di kon til kon palpin til kon patience tel kon lief bida enjani tika kon kerial enjani bete gangu bete ka tidial ti tuoti o tel kon lief bida enjani kwala la to ya wedi akut ma ya kon palaka ko galwa bom pala jere jirut kut ma ya kon palaka ke wala ma ya kon palaka ka shanga wara ko fay jog 2026 angu wala tan ka shanga wal baro ko fay jogo ko ngode akut jen fonde at ngode te akoba list ngode te nika list kodi tel kon palping tel kon patient tel kon lief bida enyen bi duol bin kon dial gorre bane nyon nial bi mo ben everybody gorre bane na bi ajena du no to da ya jegol mo de tek je de la runo ko nge ka social media ko nge mai ka social media te de tek ye tel malale tel ya to tel je secret tel ya mo bi ato gika wala me la ngashikan me history me yakuleling la wa shik jen fonde teke gor la wa monwere la teke ka gor mai shawde to miskel kana teke gor mo ton me to wenyen shio mo be mon shawde wale ka koli ko shawde ke don yabiryang mo mi de kala na ke don yabiryang ba we bi shio mo be teke gor mo be to ko mo gon gole mo gon ganke mo wonode show nyede de mo we obin keje ray duel betika madine moton mabe monje betika yogat moton mabe monje betika kon moton betika maye to mabe be jogon ga gontori ani nan tek moton we to wene be madine de mas be wotoy shalke gor kon en gore da latika manure wala ye wonika kon gore mo ye bila madine je roade en gore mo ye biler ke show kon kan roade atika gor na re sheni kon en shawdu me joni en gor me nyos jime gwa bane ria laka kenyin kon te bane la ko gor la e ma muhima lo ko ka dong shawdu ene mitin keriang e ma ko ni tal ka dong mit kela na keriang but kendu no gor maton ma bikam je gunde go gundu right so beti maton ma bikam je ko no yendu ngara no ma pelke shekeli aman gan mani shaude son gora mo la kam ke ji jin wura mo bay moy ka gor bay moy ka madine mo wi toyo bay moy ka kon maton may do le nan bay ba joka asire me gon nya ko ka gon nyan sher ka gon nya ka gon John ka gon William ngona na yemit du wotoy bina jo wa ka man tori ngaya tuos ba we tilari amase bi dung ma asiru mas ke bi shaku mas ke bi madide du mas be ledi be no pi bi tugulo ke bi wotu osenyo bi toy e nguno e o nogi Bingula magor. Angora mangu ya ne kunkan in con. Then I take a secret and do not matter at all. No one. Konenis secret dan is out. Take a newer prophet book. Take a the newer conquest. Kawaini ya kon nongre ken ko ya sharp kon dial. Nyin koran dial ya ke lady ya ke kwenka social media ya ke garka boni. Mindongo odi. Do you know even the reason why yours can worry general nuori to be nyen can worry? Because ngash ke je kan apel nuori ti de pel kien de kalong. Ngash ke je kan tele bom rama dong ma de long ger bom nuori korean be long nuori kien. Angu en kan boni ti tinti nakakon. Boni ti en kan ti kwa kon le jadi bad kureme bad design. Kureme ya design 2025, ya design 2013, and ya design long time. Kwa design no wal ya design wale ya design ke ninte tote paiwa kwa design no wal kodi boni titi teke keke ngas ke je nuori titi ken fankien the conqueror teke ke prophet niken te bombo ya prophet nikon koke yo ila ken ya general linyo nong to general nuora te ngas ke bom nuora ko bom nuora pare kwela bom nuora titi ka ayo ken bom nuora titi ka kume kendi alperke bay unong di kongai ke pel kore nuari bi nuari ba ye kana rodian man nakaro baron no kwa generality ti wona ken generally ken tele ramete ke kasare ke nuari ti biti ke kasare kodi take agenda maya lara ba nuari ba ke reduce ke 40%. And 40% ya lara young council of elders ba ko reduce ngode ka kon reviews ya ko reduce common content ya double poleken. And anataka gadan de go take a point mo gore ya bingangar bi to bi ngode no anyo ko ken na ititi daf ka kona kana ko baro bi wurkel je take a monte jendare o take a monte wol ngwan kodi daf ka kona ka ken lakini yang ba kon de kana ka million anuari titi ya gwar ka boni ti da konkarati yang bi do na nuar ken tira mala joy nuar no mo kel mai wijian ya bol ka ngashe ken o na ititi can I baby? Ko bom into a con, a bomb call ye bomb rat. Bomb call we mourn, and yet I come con, qual and you in a con. Nay, they are done a kawaii. And I'm a dong making your long at you. And I'm making your long at you. Nana yet. And I'm a take a mug. Tell him we're take a mug we mourn. Cody, Matanake a mug, they're called no lam door, Madana was soon money. Take a work away and a journey. E Georgina mo ya ko logo ye we root mo ya mo ke mai entedi ye we min de chef ka South Sudan come chef we mon ye we ma ya deal na mo ke mai ye ne bia obi a we ye ke kuma South Sudan ye we na nge ye de do ye we min de chef genocide in de la ke jino Sudan ke mil to ye we ne ni je tele la mo ko ye mai ke ne ti lare ye we tele la mo ye ke mai bia jen bia mai kuma wanang bia joina kuma nyo mai ke bia kan ka bia joina ye we nyo nguma gora wi mon ya we nuor ya ku ka mach nuor la li bene ji mo we bi bin ka je ka mai ku ba men be na ka ka wonang anuora no so kawai ke li udwala ka nuor Enye kwa la gorda boni ka ba kon sio terrorist ken ko take human right mai gore na jo nuori terrorist na walna 1991 yo gore nuori ke terrorist enyo kwale continue so yana ngasho 80 years Moses te to na la de tewe office na farao enken 80 years e lun ke da ngunde jo ke jino Sudan lor ke na ko symbolize na power can bomb justice can a long preparation movement for action. So tell Lada the real road ke bin mon mala in Sudan. So kon nuari ka kon kwai ko ye kon kwai te jogien lode jogana balele joje enye la lar ke nur la joji ngan banyen ke ji lip ye mam no ye na yot la de je ba bin ka ba ubin so no mo a tackle. Mononanka spiritual interpretation, the return of Dang signifies the divine guidance moment for liberation and leadership, awakening the Nuer people and marking the foundation of South Sudan independence. So the arrival of Dang to South Sudan was the marking of the foundation of South Sudan independence, because number 4, spiritually, Ludana foundation, the installation of foundation, qua install Anata, Shalke, Anwari. Proverbs, after long years of preparation, the one chosen by destiny rises, just as Moses led his people after 80 years. So too did the Dang return to awaken the Nuer and lay the foundation of freedom in South Sudan. What lessons have we learned? And we might learn in the return of Dang, of ngundeng, can we might learn in this history between Moses and Dang. You ready? The day and months of the return of ngundeng is 5 and 6. When you add them, it's going to be 11. That is master number, spiritual awakening inside divine purpose. Year 2009 is equal to 11 also. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 is equal to 11. Double confirmation of divine, because news ka shanka da pai eluja jajo ya wajo confirm ka ruonde ya confirm ka ruonde kon 6 plus 5 ko jet be ka shanga bakel ka pai 2009 mawi wa mare 6 plus 5 be dong 11 mawi wajo been to confirm from the year 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 is equal to 11. Kwe confirm 2011 ejeri bi ajena ruondi bi ajena ruondun ka bi bin kamal ka freedom ka jina Sudan. So double confirmation of divine alignments and spiritual calling. Full date 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 is equal to 22. Master builder number. That 22 is a master builder number. You are building. So it was building a foundation, installing a foundation for the independence of South Sudan. Destiny, leadership, and manifesting purpose. So this coming of Dang is not any ordinary coming. His power itself. A bomb point there and been down. Kajin was Sudan. Can I take a right cake and I went down can find there? Quish ke down take a lord. Ke down one day ke la de kelar. A ramatinin. A ramagujeda agent ngundeng point there shetan. Come ngundeng ke kon your palang. Ngundeng did not say worship me. No. He said paladeng. Palanokut come and igen la pala kut come away kwe na kwe kapus. La shola nangu. La shola na deng. Kakadid kadial tila kide koya wedi magore bana heal la kide na did la kwena heal through deeds, through a lot of things. So kakon jo ngundeng opalenga ejena paledeng palekut. No more gore bane understand so well, because kakon jo ngundeng opalenga la jo kon palenga palekut bane rodan yo wa njeni akon jodi. And then there was 80 years in exile. He had to take 80 years to Britain. And woman work 80 years to take Britain to. 80 years is 8 plus 0, which means spiritual meaning, power. Ludena power, justice, karma, and long awaited action. Why am I putting karma? Why am I putting karma? Nanaje. May have CPA ya sign K9 kapai kel 2005 nanaje. Kwale gwarfin the 9 kapai kel 2005 nanaje 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 beidong 7 completion. New the year odi ye Dr. John Garang ye medan megure ye 2 ye complete. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. 10 is equal to 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. God number. So you the jeo and could find there. You can't come ngu, you can't come doran. Because I'm could two a lark, shanga barrow, kashanga bakel, kashanga barrow year long. So on 7 lude no completion. News the corn onion could find there. Yeah, complete. Kateke karma. And karma me ibin en yo karma dan koya kon jo Moses jen find there. Moses kodi take a duerte la. Ye 10 commandment, some commandment ye ka your fin ye thank ye ka tias. Code ya jojin iboka mut kanai. Ye nena onga Israel can find ken janana mundian ba jeken. But ya jodi ibishop kel keke. Inga I Moses ya do. Same to Dr. John Garang. Ko karma kodi ya naitang wan ya kana tirade. Ye tika korma deed so I karma ba me zaman de CPA ya sign I zaman de shob kodi manager he have to pay for all the bad things they eat walk liya di deda ni liukana I karma ye nang ya wawang kangu ya wang katayar amat me liukana me nyen kana enje ne yingulel enje ne liuk je ya konjo karma so karma yero de nyotwo kabin wuka kabin munde kabin dang munde power justice karma and long awaited action and karma me neti ya pay ke 2005 ya pay Dr. John Garang nga Dr. John Garang enjera me junadi betike mashala New Sudan enjera me teke SPLA me kuye lead so he had to pay. This other one karma is Dr. Riek to pay. This karma is Dr. Riek to pay. But how did he pay? He paid through his people. So Dr. Riek have no connection in killing people. He have no, but because he was the second person that they were with Dr. John, and he is the chosen one. He is the chosen one, so his people had to pay. And Uganda and President Kiir government had to be used to pay the karma to be the one to do all this bad thing. Kaya kon jokut jen find the take accountability. Ramay God ko yeke duay ba duay jakut. Shema lendan. Shonkel. Biti naji Uganda la north. Actually biti na kenata. More the man of accountability kakut we wabin. Take an 81 bilan shan ka jinwa Sudan. Bike te tin ka bane kenen ka bi generation dan bela beke bike bilan shan kien. Ka wan kien bike jen ka jinwa Sudan mo mal twin de men tua we wabin. So ya kon jo karma. Karma ya utuo metale roshe. And karma ya tuo ko ya pay Nwari for 13 years. From 2013, kapai won the yane pay. Ya we you Nwari but you can door to door. Ruac kill door to door, right? 1 minute. Ya kon jo Ruac kill door to door. From the 15 to the 18. 18 minus 15 by no 3. 3 a number call. So news the call ko the one that me doing edit here and then find the call till Ramadan. Ye we edit duash keti and then ko den duake. In 2013, mo we nyoye gwe, mo we ko markendi albe no in 2013 15 12 20 20 13. So a1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, 15. 15 and 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. 6 and arwane shakananga enke nuarititi ti kwale duesti I could find it. A jangan ko the me. Could mama number mo 3 and nuarititi kapai wara wewe nuarititi totodor gan Israel ti aha ngan ko de shake kapai kanin nieni bakelien enyan ngan ko din duay ke year Ramadan yen was con kenyan dedamo. Let's continue. Ya kon jodi represents a fool. It's you ready? You can't Jody. You can't Joe. It also represents a full cycle of preparation before major change. And what can change me did can have been? Reala duobaka. Reala corner. Some been there. Reala na duobaka. A preparedness for a major change. Because yana take change the 12 kapay 1997. Ya Sudan ya Khartoum agreement ya sign. The 9 kapay kel 2005 ya CPA ya sign. Lakini ya konjo ke 2009 shengo bakel kapay VA 2009 ida ngundeng ye bin kodi for a cycle, a full cycle of preparation before major change. And what can change madung did can have been change madidangu odi andara me ya wargang na tan ke shengo wore ko pay 1997 ya nyo sign ke pay rew ke pay kel ke shengo ba wan ke 2005 ya sia odi e gandaro titi ya sign ti kadi ke diog wargani enjen mun jinu wa Sudan ni ba sign ko kon kut we kut God the Father, God the Son, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. A Holy Trinity. Number 3, a Holy Trinity. Yana warga number 1, ya sign kashenga warew kapay kel 1997. Ya warga rew de, ya sign kashenga di, kashenga jadar, kashenga bangwan kapay kel 2005. Ya warga andiogen, ya sign kashenga bangwan kapay baro 2011. No more shall get the major change. The major change because yana take change di daro. Lakin ka Diogian knew the Yahudi and South Sudan a God country. God call Kanjanena Jodi. South Sudan is a spiritual country. It's not any country like any other country. It's spiritual. Because ngani dial tuoke raide. Kodi NATT the larketi you can participate cause the real sovereignty maybe ka Africa ka Ethiopia. Biale ne gwe boteka moini to you no ngundeng eji paro gadi Ethiopia ya ngundeng ya no moini ko joka ke ye nuori hiloja te dung tileyen yako munda deje biaje bama we awokwen e ka history ko kon ye kon jogat ke kwa ka ngangar ko ken panken ko ke to mona to wangash bana ngulel bana ben bana yangash o kon ngani bana lata laile bana ngani larke wiani de lenake. But because kwena tuo tane moose akona gwene kana gwi akona tene katane lis kwada wa yakonjo Moses was 80 years old when God called him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Exodus chapter 7 verse 7. Yakon Jodi Moses was 80 years old when God called him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt to face Pharaoh. He had to prepare for 80 years. He had to be ready. So these 80 years have a very special meaning because Ngundeng Dang stayed in Britain for 80 years and then this Moses also waited until 80 years for him to be able to take out the children of Israel out of Egypt. Yakonjo, before that, Moses spent 40 years in Pharaoh palace. Imagine. Yakonjo, before that, Moses spent 40 years in Pharaoh palace and 40 years in Midian, a total of 80 years of preparation. Kan Ramei South Sudan colonize nga. Ramei Kenya colonize nga. Ramei East African colonize ke liu kangani. Keji Britain. Keji London. Keji United Kingdom. United Kingdom ekenete ya ngulel. Ekenete yakon colonize ken. Monkenete yakon colonize ken. Yakon Jodi. Moses Guame ya anang ya wati door Pharaoh karunta jen ngwan. Yetador Pharaoh karunta jen ngwan. Reala rodeka. So it's the same thing. Ya konyo jogwame ida ngundeng ya wateka Britain. Ya nanka Britain ya teka British ke 80 years. So gwame luda rode odi ya weri ya wateka mawere alaka. Konji Britain ekene ya South Sudan ya kinye ya watu to dialato ya ke colonize ken. So idang jien ya wate winikel keke. Yene mei Moses jien ya wador Pharaoh ya wateka Pharaoh palace for 40 years. You see the connection. Kokon lone ngundeng bang kake kon jongana ngan kusdun kake kon jongana palanga la jo kona palana kut jen foinde kwalana deng ko jen foinde ngunde deng jen foinde ya jeka kona deng ya jeka kona kut yene me ya prophet niti kong ya keja. So monguba na prophet dan belu monguba na prophet dan beshole shetano kuke kon jonga na palanga katela ma jema ele record so ya kon jo Pharaoh I Moses de shingdor Pharaoh ke 40 years I dangundeng e wati dornga ya wati ka Britain me ina colonize me I davni konang ya wati tin ke 80 years me zaman shobi la ready lunjo enyo ya kon jodi. Meaning, what does it mean? Moses was fully matured and prepared to fulfill his divine mission. Comparing with ngundeng bong and Dang and South Sudan, ngundeng bong Dang returned after 80 years in exile on 6th of May 2009. Like Moses, the exile experience and the preparation, they all were in exile, they all were preparing, and when they were ready after 80 years they all returned home. So Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt, and the same thing Dangundeng returned back to South Sudan. Let me block this one. This deserves to be blocked, because watching my show is a cast for you who are abusing our God. You cannot abuse our prophet. So, yakon jodi. So, exile preparation and exile period and preparation is the same. Yakon yo jodi. The return, the beginning of leadership. The return of Dang is the beginning of leadership and liberation and destiny. The Nuer people in South Sudan were at tonight point spiritually aligned for freedom and transformation. Spiritually summary, we say 6/5/9/2009 plus 80 years, a date and time of divine awakening and leadership for the people of South Sudan and for the people of Africa. Master number 1122 and plus 8 from 80 years indicates 11 awakening, 12, 22 building destiny and power, long awaited justice that represents 8. Just like Moses, ngundeng bong return mark a divinely guided movement to lead, unite and transform its people, the Nuer people. Proverbs style is after long years of preparation, the one chosen by destiny rises, just as Moses led his people after 80 years. So too did the Dang return to awaken the Nuer people and lay the foundation of freedom to his people. So, you need to start reading. You need to start understanding. You don't have to be a jodi. You have to stop saying that ngundeng is shaitan, that ngundeng kela delar. Ya kon jo ngasmatilar elia, enjeni alarkon. Oh, faith without action is dead. Kokon no hanaje, bana we kut, kalona bana la delar. Koma no we kut, bila delar biya ngas ka bila delar. You could be ngas ka ila delar. ko tek lirke o jen bikut bi a shawl bikut bi a ngas bilar ko bikalar so atawona wala bana warar ngas na je odi em bindang ngundeng bana ngas odi ejen bin mala ejen bin buma ejen bin jel Junuba Sudan for a very long time yetire doar kanika ka Britain nete kon te akon colonize ken ya wati kele ke wini ya kon jobo ka Moses yete ka runte jen ngwan dor farao rele rode ka ko be gad Israel be kanang ra so gwadaro toto kete gorde bana ling ka bana nang ra ya kon yo jobo lundang jo ya rode jo no te rundang be degre doar be kule lunjo ka be deg lor ka dangu lor ka na bom ya kon yo jobo ka Moses odi yete ka runte jen be deg nyo be farao be kule feze be kule jo be gad Israel be kanang ra so re toto gore bi akamar take ke important thing bane nyonga show ene duai kana kon candidate 15 ka fai world rew to 2023 e karma jen foinde e karma ko yi Dr. John Garang ye karma ye pay ka poinde no yi Dr. Real ye karma ye pay ka nga ka gatke ka neke ko jen the chosen one that's the reason why ke liu dodori ke liu rei kuri ko jarame ya kwanya odi betiti ya lare ngundeng ti be prophecies ngundeng dial be ka jabi ka ben ka gwal kiet take a news madin me anen kon dial yana news ma shala tang yana shal ke burshar de babe lakin burshar ko ngundeng foinde na jo maningal marole manare kor ye binela burshar jal foinde ene nyin kana mote point bursharo enjen ngundeng foinde te kur te myamdan kwane le gwor enjen e kam na patay be kam na pajut be kam na wat be kam na walga be chaladi na walga ke lankin wata to dial to ka be ke kangu ye bom kanuari ete kap kana wata to dial to ba kam na kwa dial te kon a bom de jen foinde kame gore be jien be la de to yana mere jia kala ya ngulel ya to ma ya to ya ba nyosanga ya ba nyos aga doar ya nyos adu aga doar yo kaf jen fonde ya ona wang ke je kero long ka wang ya kaf na jube ma ya kaf jube jen fonde ngiye ne ite kondial titike riemde ngiye makal kwoye nang delwal ngiye Dr. Yagaiko ngiye lul rai kong me wai walur ka jube metane roche me shub ka jube is boy walien te mayito is boy rewde ya wedi ya wabaji gori dial tolwa ejan fonde ya la rangane baji gori dial baka ledi baji gori dial baka tolwa me shub ka jube ene dial te tolwa kan dial ka ji gori telara momo tipin maka shore kan dial kanaito to ji gori kan dial kullu kaka naite ya kwaji mu Sudan ya ka ngangara ken ya ka tolwa yana me ya lara baji gori dial tolwa mate ke naite kana nene ke jen fonde ngunde ngate lada akela me kwekaf ko ya baji gori dial baka jalo tolwa ya ji gori dial ya ka tolwa kana bida kate ke court case ma ko katin ka court case wit mon ke le jona court case apaleje ka ngunde jen fonde te ka jube ya shub ka jube libe o be bil fam be kaf ko tele wi an madong mai do ido no be bil fam find the be kaf ya wi yara di wi kaf ka shanga ngwan ka fai dok 2005 ya pa jut nyo kaf ya gwado di arai lo ko ya jola kaf nyo ya wo jube ko gore ngu be bil fam o kaf ko wi ni do jero ade mi ngu bom kumatin tele gwa madong ger bil fam ka jube ka bil fam ngi je bil fam de ngi je bil fam gan ke so gore be bil fam kan be kam gat ke ba kula ngasa o to ene dane ngundeng ente yelar ka gwalkien ka ngundeng ye shetan ngundeng go yere go ti kong te tere bible so to bi akanang rar odi kon ngundeng ke jo patanga kela mo gore ba ngashe kon dial ke jonga na pala ngan kut la de jejen a messenger call a prophet kunje ni gor ke je prophet ka biya ngashe odi boni titi ya ka ngaye shema linda be shala nuer prophet the nuer conquest and shadows in the grass boni dan jok titi en kan ni nakena kon ko shema linda ya boni titi ya ka ngashe ken yo ka wujien ya planiken ulan o men mafi kan nuari titi prophet niken kan boom ke bana ke ko yo ko mo ake wo ko yo yike bilat ya kon jodi ya kon yo moy ya kon yo moy general ito to general nuara te bi ye kel ka kon kan ti ba pel nuara kor ba ngase ken kan ti ba bom nuara ba lo ken so to kita bombom to gorna bana do dan yo shartin kaya kon joko Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 odi my people are being destroyed because of lack of knowledge. When you have rejected knowledge, you have rejected the laws of your God, and I will reject your children. So karma walame, we are paying back medan. So ye jangin ti dwashke kon, ye ngani Uganda ni, you ask about prophecy dan. Bikut koyela rabadi, abagad could reject. Yeah, news. Karunda wal jok mo ya kawo plus 1 plus 3 baydong 4 milod foundation kalod nuor kamwan biya but kamal biya nien kamal kabiya tiang kamal gwani di alitiatin rol nuor shung rol nuor roda gwir rol nuor roda gwija nyo alo ina wi ane be tin goye roots gwani di alte biya tin ajendu naka Egypt ajendu naka Asia. Those things nyane ke guri bane ke ngash ko ma wana kon wana do danu ngash tela ma bana luang ko ran biro luang ko di ngash ejin nga biate mal manisha ngodong bane le jeo bane le roye nyo